Hi everyone, welcome to Critical Reading class. This video was made by e-learning English team. This team consists of Mrs. Suntari Gunta Pertiwi, Mr. Sutiadi Rahmansyah, and Miss Evi Aziza Febrianti. We are from Faculty of Arts and Design, Bandung Institute of Technology. In this video, we're going to talk about argument analysis and how to do it effectively. When you read, you are expected to analyze argument in your reading for your assignment on courses. Actually, the process of argument analysis starts with identifying the arguments to understand the main point that the author of a text wants to address. It can be done by the process of annotating. The process then continues with evaluating the arguments. You can ask critical questions or evaluate which argument is valid. Let's talk about the first step, identifying the argument in the text. So, what is argument? Argument has two main parts. First, the claim. Claim is basically an opinion, judgment, or point of view that the writer wants the reader to accept as true or at least as reasonable. In your reading, you may find a claim in the form of easy thesis. The second part of the argument is the support. The support has the purpose to convince the reader to accept the claim. This support consists of three things. First, reasons, or why the writer thinks the claim should be acceptable to readers. Second, is the backing to justify the claim. It can be in the form of evidence, explanation, or further justification. Last, is refutation of opposing argument. It acknowledges the opposing arguments that make sense and refute those that do not make sense. When you try to identify the argument in a text, make sure that you can find the claim and the support. These two things are the main points of the argument. Let's take a look at the example. The first clause in this paragraph is the claim that the writer wants us to believe. This claim is supported by the support. The second clause here explains the support, the reason why we should believe in the claim. It is signaled by the word because. The claim is also supported by the statement of authority, which is signaled by the phrase according to. The statement of authority is strong because it shows that the claim is in agreement with the authority's word or actions, so that the readers ought to accept the claim. There are many backings that you can use to support the claim. It can be facts, such as statistic. It can be an example to show the representative of a general pattern. It can be an analogy or a comparison to a parallel case. It can be an authority or statement from recognized expert. It can be causal relationship to show that one thing actually results from another. It can be shared beliefs or assumption or common knowledge. Or it can be shared values between the reader and the writer. You may choose several kinds of backing to support your claim. Now, we're going to talk about the second step, evaluating the argument. When you evaluate the arguments, you may ask several questions, like, is the evidence convincing and sound? How does the argument compare with other you've read? Or how does the evidence compare with other you've read? This question will help the analysis of argument to determine which one is valid and which one is not. Hopefully, by following the steps, you can identify and analyze the argument effectively. That's all about argument analysis. Thank you very much. See you again in the next video.